Hey everyone, it's been a minute since I last checked in. I hope you're all doing well, wherever you are. Sometimes life just gets in the way, doesn't it? Days blur into weeks, and before you know it, you're wondering where the time went. I've missed sharing these moments with you, these little slices of peace I find out here on the trail. To be honest, I've been in a bit of a funk lately. Life's thrown a few curveballs my way, some big, some small, but all of them enough to knock me off balance. The biggest one? A dodgy ankle that's kept me off the trails for longer than I'd like to admit. It's funny how something as small as a twisted joint can make you feel so disconnected from the world and from yourself. I always wonder how much of the tough stuff to share. Social media and videos are full of highlight reels, but real life isn't always sunshine and summit views. Sometimes it's just hard. But I think it's important to be honest about that. We all go through rough patches, and maybe by sharing mine, someone out there will feel a little less alone. There's something almost ritualistic about lacing up my boots. It's like telling myself, okay, let's try again. Every time I pull those laces tight, I feel a little spark of hope. It's a small act, but it means I'm choosing to move forward, even if it's just one step at a time. I start these hikes feeling tangled up inside. Worries about work, relationships, health, the future. It all swirls around in my head. But as I walk, something shifts. The rhythm of my steps, the steady sound of my breath, the way the world slows down out here, it all helps me untangle those knots. By the time I finish, I feel lighter, like I've left some of that heaviness behind on the trail. There's a kind of magic in the simple things, the crunch of gravel underfoot, the way sunlight filters through golden leaves, the cool air filling your lungs. Out here, the world feels quieter, more manageable. The problems don't disappear, but they seem smaller somehow. Nature has this way of putting things in perspective. Sometimes I'll just stop and listen. The wind rustling through the trees, a bird calling in the distance, the gentle patter of leaves falling. These are the sounds that remind me I'm part of something bigger. It's grounding, and it's healing in a way that's hard to explain unless you felt it yourself. And let's be honest, if you add a puppy to the mix, it's a whole new level of joy. Watching a dog bound ahead, ears flopping, tail wagging, completely in the moment, it's impossible not to smile. Dogs don't worry about tomorrow or dwell on yesterday. They just enjoy the now, and that's a lesson I'm always trying to learn. There's something about sharing the trail with a furry friend that makes the experience richer. Their excitement is contagious, and their companionship is comforting. Even on days when I feel low, my dog's enthusiasm pulls me out of my head and into the present moment. Today was the first day in a long time that I finally made it back out here. I took a deep breath, feeling the cool air fill my lungs, and just let myself be. No expectations, no pressure to go fast or far, just the simple act of being outside, moving at my own pace. Not long into the walk, I came to a fork in the trail. One path was smooth and familiar, the other a bit rougher, winding over rocks and roots. It felt like a metaphor for life. Do you take the safe route, or do you push yourself a little? Try something new, even if it's a bit daunting. I stood there for a while, weighing my options. My ankle still twinged, and part of me wanted to play it safe. But another part, the part that craves adventure, that wants to feel alive, nudged me forward. Which would you pick if you were standing here with me? In the end, I chose the rocky path. I always say, go for the adventure when you can. Life's too short to always play it safe. Sometimes you have to trust your body, trust your instincts, and just go for it, even if you're a little scared. There's a quiet bravery in choosing the harder path, even when you're not sure you're ready. Every step over those rocks felt like a small victory, a reminder that I'm stronger than I think, even when I doubt myself. Out here it's quiet, not just the absence of noise, but a deeper, spiritual quiet. The river flows steadily, the trees stand tall and patient, and I feel my own worries start to settle. There's a simplicity to it all that I crave, especially when the world feels overwhelming. Sometimes I'll sit by the water and just watch it move, letting my thoughts drift with the current. It's a kind of meditation, a way to let go of the things I can't control and focus on what's right in front of me. The world outside these woods is always buzzing. Cars honking, phones ringing, people rushing from one thing to the next. It's easy to get caught up in the chaos, to feel like you're always behind, always chasing something. But out here, none of that matters. The forest doesn't care about deadlines or emails or social media likes. It just is. Out here, things make sense in a way they rarely do elsewhere. The sun rises, the river flows, the trees grow. There's a rhythm to it all, a sense of order and peace that I can't find anywhere else. So if you're feeling lost or overwhelmed or just in need of a break, get outside. Find a trail, a park, a patch of green. It doesn't have to be far or fancy. Just step out and let nature do its thing. Take the wild path now and then. The one that scares you a little, that challenges you, that makes you feel alive. You might stumble, you might get muddy, but you'll come out the other side stronger and more at peace. And don't be afraid to bring someone along for the journey. Share the adventure with a friend, a loved one, or even a four-legged companion. There's something special about experiencing nature together, about supporting each other, laughing together, and making memories that last long after the hike is over. Life is complicated enough as it is. Out here, things are simple. Walk, breathe, listen, connect. That's all you really need. So next time you're feeling overwhelmed, remember, the trail is always waiting. Bring a mate or a dog or just yourself. Keep it simple and let the wild places heal you, one step at a time.